Hey, beautiful friends, welcome back to Make Pretty Things, where we do a lot of Dollar Tree DIYs, thrifting, upcycling, and much more. If you're new to the channel, thank you for viewing. Hope you'll like and subscribe to not miss future videos. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made this personalized oven mitt hanger for my kitchen. I will be using the wood burning technique with ammonium chloride and a wood staining technique using no actual stain. Let's get started. So here I have a piece of wood, just a piece of scrap wood, and my old chopping board that I use as a template to draw on my handle. So I took my piece of wood to the garage and I just cut out the handle with my jigsaw and I made a hole with my drill bit in the top. This scrap piece of wood is courtesy to my husband. He works for a rescue dog foundation where they make a bunch of obstacle courses and stuff to train police dogs. And so he brought me these scrap pieces of wood from the stuff that they built. So I have him to thank for my scrap wood. I used my Cricut to cut out this stencil. If you guys would like to see how I made my stencil, please leave me a comment and let me know if you would like to see a video on that. I would be happy to make one. Now I just took my stencil and weeded it. And then I applied my transfer tape over top of it and applied it to my wood. It is so great to see something come to life when a few moments ago it was just a thought in your mind. It is so amazing and so satisfying to see what we can come up with when we just put our minds and our fingers together. I have this Tostitos jar that I saved and washed, and to that I'm going to add half a cup of water. And this is my ammonium chloride that I found on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link in the description for everything that I used in this video. And believe me when I say you're going to be getting the best value because I search for the very best prices. Now to the water we're going to be adding 1¼ tablespoons of ammonium chloride. The next ingredient is a food thickener. It's the very same as Thicket, it's just much cheaper. We're going to add 10 teaspoons to the mixture and stir well to make the consistency of applesauce. Here you're going to see me add 2 more teaspoons of the thickener. I added 8 before and this 2 makes it 10. Now grab your wood with your stencil on it and take a paintbrush and start painting on the mixture in thin coats. Don't leave globs or it will take forever to dry. As you guys can see, I lost the center of my E when I put on my stencil, so I'm just going to skip that E until I can fix it later on. I waited a few minutes for this not to be tacky, and I just carefully removed the center of one of my E's and put it on where I was missing. Then I just took my paintbrush and went over it with a thin coat. I waited till my stencil was dry. You'll know when it's dried when there's like a white film on top of the stencil. I tore my stencil away and removed the little bits. Now for the fun bit, I grabbed my heat gun and I am doing this under my hood of my stove because I saw somewhere on YouTube that it smokes up when you do this part, but you can't believe everything you see because it didn't smoke up at all. But yeah, you just keep on moving the heat gun around in even circles so that you don't burn your wood, and the writing just appears like magic. Now you want to take a wet paper towel and wipe away the residue. Here's the little secret of how to stain without actual stain, and it is exclusive to this channel only. So we're going to call it the MPT method. I use my heat gun to actually burn the wood a little to cause the effect of stain without having to use stain. I did concentrate on the edges a lot to create that vintage look. I don't know about you guys, but I think this stain method is beautiful. It leaves us a gorgeous finish on the wood. So now I'm applying my hooks to hang my mittens on, and I got these on Amazon. I am just using my ruler to see where I need to put my hooks, and to make them straight, I'm going to mark where I need to put my screws. I'm going to use my drill with a small bit to make some starter holes so my screws don't fall out when I try to screw in these hooks. Then I just proceed to adding my hooks to my board. After I flip this over and I add two sawtooth hooks for hanging on the back. So these two screws that I'm adding is to give my board two little feet so that it doesn't slant forward when I hang it. So now we get to hang it up and admire our handiwork. And I think this came out absolutely gorgeous. I am very proud of this piece, and I hope you guys give it a try. If you do give it a try, let me know in the comments how did it turn out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.